Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Battlefleet Gothic Armada. I've just realised, playing on the new version of the patch, and a lot has changed. We've lost some of the modifiers we put on some of our ships, so they don't have as much hull strength as they used to, which does explain why in the last battle they took damage faster than I thought. They're all down 100 hull points. But we've managed to account for that, I think. We've spent a lot of our renown putting new upgrades on them. We've still got a fair bit in the bank, 1500. And looking at the map, I was going to head to Port Moore and do this data recovery, but it's against the Orcs, and I'm not too worried about Orcs right now. I really want to get this Chaos threat counter down, to stop them generating as many missions each turn. So in fact we're going to do another Chaos mission, and we're going to do this Convoy mission here. Now this is on a penal world, so every lost penal world gives us a negative 3% to the troop value. And troop value is something we're struggling with a bit. You know, trying to make sure that our boarding actions and our lightning strikes go off quickly and effectively. So I think trying to keep that number as high as we can would benefit us. Currently we are down 3%. So let's have a look at this. We are an attacker on a convoy mission. Pretty standard. Let's go in and do this. Good reward on that, 150. Now we've got to be a bit careful. Convoy missions can be very difficult to do. What do we actually want to bring in on this? I mean, I'm always tempted to bring in my sexy big ships, like the battleship, the battle cruisers, but if we put too many points into one ship, we can't get enough of the transports. So I think I will leave out the battleship and we'll just go battle cruisers down. We do only have 600 points to spend after all. So if we can get both of those in, maybe support them with our Tyrant cruiser. Now that only leaves us 104. Battle cruisers do have a lot more firepower, but they're not great. They don't have much more hull strength. So maybe we don't need both. Maybe we just bring in one battle cruiser and a bunch of cruisers. Now we do have modifiers on several of these ships. Adeptus Astartes, Inquisition, Imperial Navy. So we can try and stack a few of these. Let's get some torpedoes in as well. Okay, that gives us a battle cruiser, 2 cruisers, and a light cruiser. We'll have an Imperial Navy, 2 Imperial Navy modifiers, so we'll get 2 free Cobra escorts, and an Adeptus Astartes, so we can do some very powerful boarding actions. I don't really want to bring in my Dominator class, because the Nova Cannon won't really work in this scenario, which means we can't bring in the Inquisitorial benefits. But we've got lots of torpedoes, we've got lots of mines, we'll have some escorts for free. I think we can make that work. Now, we want to take a look and see what the map is going to look like. Because, as always, I want to group my ships up. But we've got to destroy these transport ships, and we don't know where they're going to be coming from. So if we are in the wrong position, we're not going to kill enough of them. And I guess we're going to have to kill about 6 of them. Oh no, only 4. Okay. Let's see. I like the terrain over here. And by liking the terrain, I mean there isn't any of it, which is good for me. So we're going to deploy on this side and just try and hammer through whatever they've got. Take out as many transports and ships as we can quickly, and then move on to the left-hand side. That's kind of my plan. My minimap's upside down, I've just realised. That's a bit weird. I am facing the right way, aren't I? Yeah, okay. That just seems a bit weird that it's pointing down, but maybe it's always done that and I've never noticed. I'm now nervous because of the patch that I'm not
Enemy ships
realising stuff. What do we got? Okay, we can already see... Damn it. We are in the wrong position.
Awaiting orders.
And I didn't actually set my orders for you guys. Right, don't do that. Yeah, broadside engage. I've got to remember they've changed, because of this patch, they've changed how this all works now. And it's not for the best, I'll be honest.
Yes, Admiral.
Don't know why they're defaulting to not having a attack pattern set, but it's kind of annoying. Alright, make sure those escorts come in automatically. Okay, we've got 2 targets there and 3 over there. I'm not seeing any escorts here, so we're going to try and kill those as quickly as we can.
Understood.
But yeah, that's where we want to be, over there. Tempted just to swing round now, but I'm hoping there's going to be another one popping out of that gas cloud sooner rather than later. Do I have any...
Ship ready.
Yeah, I do have an auger probe. What's over there? Please tell me what's over there.
At your command.
That sounded like someone hitting a minefield.
Yes,
They're going to take some
Admiral.
extra damage. I'm fine with that.
Enemy ship sighted.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now there's a lot of them. We're only really here for
Enemy
the
ship
transports.
sighted.
Okay, they've got a couple of ships, cruisers and light cruisers on the side there. Ooh.
Activating tactical cogitators.
That's gonna suck. Try and get through that as fast as we can.
Ship ready.
Let's start returning that favour. Get some damage on those transports as soon as we can.
Changing course.
Gonna save the torpedoes for up close work.
Enemy ship sighted.
Is that another transport? I think that's another transport. But they've just killed a bunch of my sensors, which
Your
is
orders?
gonna hurt. Yeah, okay, we've got... Yeah, okay, this is good.
Changing course.
Okay, we're gonna start turning in. They've lost a chunk of their shields.
Resuming normal functions.
This is gonna be a bit daring, but screw it. Ah, that did not do as much damage as I'd hoped.
Engines to maximum.
No, don't hit him. Stop. Oh, damn it. We actually hit each other, which was pretty bad.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Okay, if we could just kill these guys, I'd be quite happy. You've already taken some damage, which is great.
Awaiting orders.
You can come around and kill him, who's almost dead. Try and get some more torpedoes
Resuming normal functions.
to this guy if we can.
Engines to maximum. Enemy transport ship destroyed.
Okay, that was actually a pretty good first attack. Right, now we need to go over here and kill some of these guys. And that's pretty much the only thing we're going to worry about.
Functions.
You are taking some damage. I'm going to miss that extra armor you guys used to have. Now we're going to have to suffer some long-range fire here. I can't really afford to stop and engage any of these guys. It's not what we're here for.
Your orders.
You're kind of in his way. Can you move?
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Why are you not moving? You're just sitting there taking a lot of fire for no reason at all.
At your command.
Why are your engines
All
not
ahead full.
engaging? There we go.
Orders received.
Okay, you two just head down there.
Ship ready.
Okay, we need to get through there as quickly as possible. I don't know why he stopped moving. I have a feel this patch isn't really working quite as intended for me at the moment. You've lost a weapon, which is bad. Again, I really don't care about those ships, even if we're taking damage from them. It's not going to matter too much for us as long as we get to kill one more transport. That's all we need.
Setting course. Cruising speed set. Engines hot.
Okay, we've got our 3 escorts in. That's fine. I want them to move down with us as well. We've actually left a bunch of the enemy ships behind,
Your orders.
which is kind of handy. We're taking a lot of fire.
Enemy ship
Let's
sighted.
do something about that, shall we?
At your command.
Are you on fire? You look like you're on fire. You know, you just got weapon damage. Okay.
Yes, Admiral.
Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous. They are getting ahead of us here.
Underway. We are the Imperial Navy.
That might have been a mistake.
Awaiting orders.
Oh god, we're
Your
actually
orders?
losing a ship here. What is happening?
Ship ready.
I need you up closer, my friend.
Understood.
All we've got to do is kill one of them, and we'll be okay. You
At your
are
command.
absolutely wrecked. I'm going to try and... I can't even try and do that. You're
Your
dead.
orders. All ahead, full.
Okay, we're going to just try and get a few torpedoes into this guy is my only plan.
Ships ready. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Okay, that was a really weird fight. We took a lot of damage, we actually lost a ship. The AI managed to deploy their transports pretty intelligently for once. And yeah, I'm just not sure why sometimes my ships refuse to move, even when they've been set a target or a destination, they just seem to sit in space. I'm not convinced this patch has worked out quite as intended yet, but I believe it is still a very new patch. So we did lose our Lunar class cruiser, but that's okay. We have quite a lot of renown in the bank, 1700, so we can just afford to repair that. Just a shame that she took so much damage. Also, that was the last mission for the turn. That was our last deployment. So we only need to repair her once to have her back for us next turn. So if we head to Port Moore now, we should just be able to do one repair, because she was destroyed, that would normally require 2 repairs of 75, or okay, in this case 81. But if we just do one priority repair and wait a turn, that ship will be back with us next time, quite handily. Everyone else seems to be in pretty good shape, so this is going to be a bit of a short episode. I need to go read the patch notes a bit closer, just because stuff doesn't seem to be working quite as intended, or at least how I'm used to it working. But yeah, I'm going to call this episode here. Next turn, we will hit the end turn button and head into turn 24. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I'll see you all later for the next one. Bye.